Welcome to Strenuous Life Radio, the podcast where entrepreneurs, men and women, enjoy the essentials and soft skills of the strenuous life. Here is your host, J.R. Hendrick. Hey guys, good to have y'all on board. What a lovely time it is. It's spring, summer's coming soon. It's excellent time to be around. Now I want to talk to y'all about something that's very important. We talk about it in the Ten Commandments, and of course I've been going down some bunny trails. I understand that. I want to talk to you about the fourth commandment. That's in this Bible here. Remember the Sabbath day to keep holy. Now, I realize, there might be some people from other religions, but this is a series on the Ten Commandments, and so on some days this might be, in some ways, a turn-off to some people. But I want to talk to you about keeping the Sabbath day holy. You see, here's the thing. The Lord 6 days. He did his work. He did his labor. And what did he do on the seventh day? He rested. Now, I say this show is for entrepreneurs. And I know this series is heightenedly spiritual. I know on YouTube, the playlist I'm creating on YouTube, it has, at least maybe one or two videos from Jimmy. But we're also going to be talking about and dealing with the Ten Commandments. I could not find entrepreneur in the original Webster's dictionary. So I looked online, did some content research. And what I found, the good synonym that might work there is an enterpriser. Because, them farmers and the like back then, they didn't realize themselves to be entrepreneurs. I guess in some ways they feel they still ain't. But I say they are farmers and ranchers and the like. Because that's still a way to gather wealth. Anyway, the day not to gather wealth. The day that you rest from your labors is the Sabbath day of the Lord. You keep that holy. You keep that holy. And try to understand where I'm coming from there. 1999, I was in a business law class. Business associations. Professor made me mad one day when he cursed the blue laws. The blue laws where businesses were closed on Sundays. And now because some stretches of idiots, business is open as usual on the Sabbath. Shouldn't have to be that way. In fact, with JR, business is closed on the Sabbath. You're not going to get me to speak about anything on Sunday unless it's about the Bible. Alright, that's just a no-brainer. Alright? We're stripping away God in the public and business square. And we don't need to be doing that anymore. On Jimmy's political show, I did a little episode for him called The Cowboy on Main Street. And I'll tell you something. This cowboy on Main Street is not open on Sunday. That day is to worship the Lord. And of course, in the Latter-day Saint tradition, every Sunday, as fast as I can, you go down to church and you go up to church rather, and you partake of the sacrament to renew your covenants. that you make with the Lord. And so you don't break the Sabbath. I understand it's hard. Some of y'all work on Sundays out of necessity. But you need to find some way to honor the Lord on that day. Well, I ask Jimmy's here. I'm going to ask him to give me a related question about how he was in a relationship with a woman that was testing him about honoring the Sabbath. Yeah, that's right, JR. In late 2015, early 2016, I dated this woman. And, she, how do I put it? I told her that the Sabbath was my time that we listened to songs about the Lord. And she was like, well, can't you just play some love songs on the day? And so I felt uncomfortable, because not only that, but it seemed like she was trying to get me to break some of the commitments that I had with the Lord. And so friends around me and eventually family was like, hey, this is leading you nowhere. So, in a little moment, I broke it off with her. It was one of the wisest decisions you ever make. Let me tell you something, single man. If you're dating a woman, and she wanting you to break the Sabbath, you take off and run. Same thing with single women. You dating a guy who wants you to break the Sabbath, to play around, you take off and run. You need somebody to help you honor that Sabbath. Honor what's written in this Bible as the commandments of the Lord. I speak the truth. I said I talk about the 10 Commandments, and I am. At some point, it ain't easy time. But we all get called. Life happens. Gives us a wonderful reason. God calls us to be His very best. And it's up to us to stand strong and not give up. And that includes honoring the Sabbath of our Lord, our God, who loves us and cares about us. On at least one day of the week, if not every day of the week, because we should honor the Lord every day, okay? But the Sabbath, and the Christian Sabbath is Sunday, except, those the Messianics and stuff, I respect that they honor Saturday, okay? That's their choice. I honor you guys. We honor holy days unto the Lord. And that's the most important thing. I talk to you about the 10 Commandments. The first 4 commandments talk about honoring God. And then the last 6 talk about honoring the neighbor. And at the same time you're honoring your neighbor, you're honoring God. You dishonor your neighbor, you're dishonoring God. That's just all there is to it. Because them 10 Commandments are given for a reason. And I'll tell you something else. And the Sabbath is made for man. To learn to respect the laws of the Lord. The laws that's given in the Bible. And we're free to choose whether we'll keep the Sabbath or break the Sabbath. And I'm going to advise you, keep the Sabbath day holy. Alright, now there's no excuse. We're talking about the Sabbath day of the Lord. And we stand strong in being firm in obeying the Sabbath day of the Lord. I want y'all to think about that. So I want you to think about this and how important this is. Now, I hope y'all enjoyed the Streamless Life Radio. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of receiving most daily updates. It's JR Ingrid saying until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Go out there and build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. And like my daddy always said, think strong, and live this streamless life. God bless you guys. Y'all take care now, you hear?